Hi everyone, so today we are looking at how AI color grading will cure all your struggle for burnouts as well as a lot of project in your hand sometimes. What if you can train yourself using hours of time? Whenever you have done a project, it takes hours, days, weeks for you to develop a project. Why not save them and train your own AI color grading assistant that understand how you grade and the behavior and your taste, so when the moment you are too tired, you can take over and deliver phenomenal results. So today we are looking at AI color grading, the one that can save your entire color grading workflow. So let's take a look. So we have 5 shots here, all different scenes. So want to prove how good is our 32-bit float math shot matching across different kind of scenes, people, whatever it is. Okay, first thing, we're gonna look at this shot. I'm gonna go straight into correction log. Just grade with AI. One button, see how we convert the log to decimal 9. And of course, you can refine after the adjustment. I want to change how the log exposure go. I want to change how the relogify go. I have the absolute control. Same for correction white exposure. One click, correction white balance. One click, I get a very clean and nice foundation. Maybe I can make this slightly brighter so it has that punch to it. Now, you realize actually our log conversion sort of totally disregard the traditional color space transform, the mapping, the exact mapping of the input, output. But now, there's no need for this. We are reversing the sensor level of logarithm curve to any kind of log in the world. Whatever you try, it can work. Now we have a new addition called correction print, and this is where you are converting your digital video to film. So from camera negative, you have very famous Eterna 250, or you have the Kodak 2383. You can increase the print intensity and balance it out with negative intensity to create a different kind of filmic look. And this is the stage where you are actually correcting your digital video to look like film. And look at just that one single tweak. We already converted our digital video into a film format, but this is just the step 1, the correction stage. Next, we can go through all these 15 tools next to create a look. I'm going to show you how you create your AI training, but I already trained a few. So actually I trained only one sample. I clear my data. So just look at how good the one sample is able to create the amazing look based on my behavior. So I just click generate look. Look at the variation it's generating. Actually, I'm pretty happy with the result. I can reduce the film look intensity and keep generating. It will generate based on the one sample that is done and create variations near where you call out the 135 parameters. Look at all the changes in color density. You will learn and be creative and hit things you never think about. And that's how powerful this toolkit is. It will give you the surprises. At the same time, it's all workable, functional. I'm going to start from scratch. How to do your own grade and show you how powerful it is. You can sync the entire grade to all the different shots. So next, most important thing, once you've done the correction, we are now going to the color grading phase. So we are struck with film spectral contrast. This is the first step. What you need to do, just tweak the red contrast and just tune your blue contrast a little. And this itself, look at just that one single tweak in this slider. How organic from this style lock. Oh, I forgot to mention, correction log strip away the native saturation. It doesn't have that saturation in it because we strip away. So in color grading phase, I can match cameras. I can match things much easier. So film spectral contrast will fetch the color data from your file. Channel level of contrast, red, green, and blue. And what it does, look at, just like push things slightly higher, look at how amazing the outcome is to bring the natural red contrast into the scene and without creating any visible noise in the process. That's just amazing, right? Next, we can go to film tonal curve. This is where you are going to build the curve over the black point as well as shadow softness. So you are still building the primaries, which is building the, so film tonal curve is building on the film print you collected. And now we are adding that layer of milky green in the shadow to simulate the very nice density. Actually, I can stop here. This is great enough to me. For clean, natural look, I can just start at the first step. Okay, split toning is where you want to make the shadow you have different color. For example, you can split and then you can create the shadow split hue to make a shadow a different color, but that's not my intention here. I pretty much just want to stay neutral, so I'm not going to enable the film split tone here. Next, we can go to color swap. This is where you can swap colors so easily. Turn on the mask, I can increase the red range. I can swap the red hue, so I can make the red more towards red or more towards green or blue, and you can use the red range to control how much is the difference. So this, like what it sounds, is swapping color. But here, I don't want to swap any colors. I just want to pop the red here. So what I'm going to use is color density. I increase the global density. Look at what happens. The density is the filmic subtractive color science. As you add more colors, it blocks more light. So this is simulating the entire physics of films. So when you add more colors, it blocks more light. So I can continue to reduce the density of the red. Look at how much denser, more saturated the scene is without clipping out image at all. And pretty much because there's not much information in the shot, I shouldn't be too crazy about it, and maybe add a bit of green density in the. Once you've done this stage, you can check your skin, but it's pretty much perfect. But if you want to turn on the skin tone map, and you just need to adjust the skin hue, skin range, you can narrow it down to just the skin. And because now the red is too close to the skin, you can use the skin hue to adjust until your skin is 99% covered by the orange. That means it's perfectly aligned with the skin tone line. Just choose now where you want it to be fairer or deeper. Actually, I prefer the skin here. Look at how we clear the red so easily from the skin. Last but not least, we have the film glaze. This is where we are moving into the mixer engine. Look at how powerful this is. When I increase the wetness volume and when I increase the creamy depth, look at how much punch it instantly delivers to the image. The oily fresco tone is now possible on the image. Look at just that one single tweak, we changed the entire story in the film. Look at the before and after. Now is the moment of truth. Imagine now, for example, let me film mixer, I drag teal and pink. I copy this grade, put in a shot, paste. Look at how amazing is the grade that we have to another shot. That's how simple and how powerful it is to match shots, match color, etc. And sometimes you feel it's too dark, too contrasty, no worries. We have master control for you to control the overall color grade on your image. And you can fine tune everything from there. And if you don't like, it really doesn't work well with your scene and the color. For example, the lighting here is very, very dramatic. You can use generate look from CinePalette AI, which will create a different kind of hue and tone to it. And that's how powerful this entire engine is. Look at the density of the red here. We're getting the real film look and film density right in the scene. And with all these effects stacked, look at how fast is our playback on 4K with all these details. That's absolutely fascinating, right? I can generate look to change the mood, and that's how simple an AI should bring about in your entire workflow. So that's all for this episode. I hope you understand how powerful is 15.2. It'll be released in exactly 2 days before the price hike again. So you can try out the free trial, which is staying at 13.3. And before you want to commit to a 15.2 lifetime license, use the code TANGU26 to enjoy 60% off. That's your last chance for the next 2 days. Okay, my name is Nash, Passion, Views and Vision. I shall see you in the next one.